All right, so while the presidential election shenanigans in Georgia Senate race are still a complete and total mess, these tyrannical Democratic governors are doubling down on lockdowns and curfews and all that nonsense. This Danish or Swedish study that comes out that says that masks are stupid, which I totally didn't need because I knew from the beginning that masks were stupid. I want to look at this so-called mask mandate that happened here in Sioux Falls because, as you may or may not know, I escaped the awful streets of New York all the way to South Dakota to get away from the mask zombies and stupid rules, only to have what the Argus leader here is calling a mask mandate. And if you actually read this article, I posted to my story a couple days ago, and people were kind of freaking out a little bit. But I'm not worried about it because it's all political posturing, and there are a couple things in here that prove to me that this is not really a mandate. It's more of a suggestion, just like they've already been doing. So first and foremost, there's a correction, because when you're a part of the fake news media, you don't have to worry about being right. You just have to worry about being first. So the original article said that it was going to take, it was going to be effective immediately, which was just not true. It will take effect on Saturday, which I guess will be the 21st of November, but neither here nor there. And another thing that makes me believe this is political posturing is that the original mask mandate proposal a week or two ago was shot down by the mayor because it's stupid, all right? And so they went back to the drawing board and tried to come up with something a little bit different to make sure that people wear the stupid mask. And basically, they took a couple things out. For one is the penalty for wearing a mask. So there's no penalty whatsoever. So do as you please. Like I said, it is a suggestion, not a mandate. But the fake news likes to make everything a little bit hyperbolic. And the most important thing about this mandate is one of the exemptions. And one of the exemptions, there's a handful of them, swimming and little kids and stuff. But the most important one here is any member of a group of persons who are in an indoor retail business together and live in the same household or are a party of 10 or less. So if you live in the same house or you are less than 10 people, you don't have to wear the mask, so long as the group maintains a continuous physical distance of at least 6 feet from all other persons not part of the household or party. So basically what they're saying is, if you are in less than 10 people, so if I go into a store by myself, obviously I will not have to do it. And another thing that makes this a lot different from an actual mandate, like they're trying to charge you $1,000 out in New York, is that it comes with an expiration date. And I said a long time ago that I wouldn't be throwing such a fit about the mask if it did come with an expiration date. So if Governor, Emperor Andy Cuomo out in New York says, okay, we're going to wear a mask starting on, March 30th until Thanksgiving, I still think it's stupid, but at least it has an expiration date, not just until I say so, until it's safe. And now obviously he's doubling down on these stupid curfews and somehow has been awarded an Emmy, but that's not what this is about. So this to me is pure political posturing from, I guess, a mayor or some city council members who think that Joe Biden's the president and they want to be ready for that. I'm still not sold on that. And now we have this little fight between Sidney Powell and Tucker Carlson. But again, that's not what this is about. I just wanted to call a little bit of attention to the fact that you can call this a mandate, but that's definitely not what it is for anybody who's just, the headline warriors out there. If you dig just a little bit deeper, you will realize that is in fact not true. And on top of that, even if this were to be a mandate, it would still be far better than living in New York with all the garbage and the bums and the needles and the violence. So that's pretty much it. I will go ahead and drop the link to the article in the description if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram, then you probably already saw it a couple days on the story. So that's pretty much it. I'm not worried about it, and you should not be worried about it either. Come join me in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.